Double news day. Double news day today. What's good, peoples? What's good? What's good? Are we ready, traders? Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's get the chat up. Are we ready? PPI and retail sales, and gold has just been ranging all morning. Man, what a London session. What a terrible London session we've had today. Look at this. So we've just been touching new highs every 4-hour candle. It's not been pretty this morning. Not been pretty. Not been pretty at all. How's everyone doing though? While we wait for PPI and retail sales in the next 16 minutes. Oh, I'm starting late today. I mean, gold is looking, let's get rid of this. I mean, this continuation pattern played out real nice on gold. Bullish. Continued up. Little gap up or gap down and then push up. And then, like I said, there's a bit of messing around on the 4-hour. And goes pushing back down again. I mean, right, so let's see what happened during this last set of news. What's up, Rosie? What's good? What's good? Alright, so last PPI came out November the 25th. And we had retail sales December the 16th. Well, let's check out PPI. So November 25th. Michael, what's happening? Benny, terrible London session, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Right here. So we had, what candle was it? This candle here. Not much, not crazy volume for this news. Was it 90 pips, push up, no bottom wick. 2 o'clock candle came down, made that bottom wick, sold to the bottom of the range. So that was PPI November. And then retail sales December 16th. So we pushed up on actuals being the same as forecast for PPI. And then let's look at retail sales December 16th. So that was bullish, and it was bad numbers. Bad numbers. We had to push up. Okay, it's a shame there's two lots of news on one day. I just don't want any mixed data. Why is that over here? Why didn't this move? Interesting. But man, yeah, what price action today, man? GJ had a nice little drop. But it was the wicks for me, man. These wicks right here. I like when GJ retraces a move. But these candles Yeah, it wasn't nice. Didn't really trust this closure below the Asian lows, and it happened a bit too late. I was watching it, got to the lows, and then we just kept tapping and then pushing back up into the range. Nas looked nice this morning. Nas looked nice. Little closure below here. Yeehaw, afternoon, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see how this news comes out now. I'm just gonna have to wait. Yesterday's price action, oh my gosh. Now, what I've noticed with gold sometimes is when you get, especially on the 4 hour, this has happened a few times, you get the 4 hour time frame, you get a closure below the resistance at the highs. One second. Yeah, you get a closure below the resistance, and then the next 4 hour candle creates a lower high and then comes back down. So we had like a big sell, and we didn't have much of a bottom wick on this 4 hour too. So when it flipped, it was a nice push down. Now it's happened a few times, especially I like it more when the 4 hour doesn't have a bottom wick. Where did we have it before? No, I'll go back to it. I'll find it. But it is, I do have examples in the no wick video that I've done. Examples, especially of the 4 hour making that bottom wick, or candles having no wick, but it happens quite often. We kind of had that in this case too, where this, what candle was it? Right here, the 130 candle didn't have a bottom wick. And then we came back down into the range. So yeah, it's looking good. Look at this, man. Should we do a quick poll? Quick poll? Let's do a quick one. Oh, shit. Buys, sells, add an option, whipsaw. Love a good vote. Give me 1 second, people. But get your votes in. What do we think gold's gonna do today? Oh, so we got 1 buys, 1 sells. Where's the results? Alright, what's the voting saying? Okay, majority's thinking sells. Kind of surprised at that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little surprised that majority's thinking sells. I'm not feeling this ranging though. That's one thing that's been real annoying. But after a range, we get a good breakout usually. So let's see which way this goes. Let's see which way we go. No one thinks a whipsaw with 2 lots of news, especially when you get 2 lots. Sometimes you get that mixed reading. This consolidation will have a strong move following. I love that. I do believe that. Haroon, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm seriously considering trading Asian session because Asian session has just been moving recently. Way more than, well, London's had its moves, but yeah, definitely with Asians been nice. Yeah, London is awful these days. Awful. Like, look at this, 2 continuation patterns. Beautiful, man. Nice price action. It's an entry right here. Look, 12 o'clock. Back to the highs. Little 1 o'clock, boom, another entry. This is like beautiful, man, beautiful. Just the moves right there. 190 pips, 300 pips, 400 pips, just an Asian session. Where's TP? That would have been what? Here to here. Oh, that's 3 hours. Yeah, I wouldn't wait up for that. I definitely wouldn't wait up for that. We got news in what, 2 minutes? But yeah, the potential's there, man. The potential's there. Live chat, there we go. So way too late. I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. I hear it. It is a bit late. Do 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 do. Ace, what's happening? What's going on? What's going on? We're just waiting for this news now. I keep watering. See how it goes on, how it moves. Anna, what's happening? Afternoon. Okay, we're getting a little spike down. What are the results? Are we gonna drive down? Okay, retail sales better than expected. PPI. Okay, so we had a little drive down and then we pushed back up a bit. What are we doing, gold? Still, did no one choose a whipsaw? Oh, one person chose whipsaw. Trying to ambush this breakout. Man, who you telling? I need price to get out of this range. It's just not looking great. It looks better on the 1 hour, as in, you know, the support is right here. But in the 30-minute, it's just not looking good. 15 don't look great. Okay, Nas is coming down a little bit. Nas has been in a big range too. Just keep tapping this weekly resistance. You've been up here quite a few times. Give me 1 second. Hello? All right, so who had whipsaw? Martin, what's going on, Martin? Let me switch. Come on, news, do something. Gold's eventually going to break out of this range. It's just which way. My Bluetooth. You said I'm thinking sells. I mean, it's struggling to make new highs. Struggling to push up. We've got wicks on both sides. I don't know what gold wants to do. I need to wait. I'm waiting for something, but we still have uptrend structure on the lower time frames. No higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, let's go wait, man. I would have thought news would have driven gold somewhere though. Guess it's not that high impact. It's a keyboard. Wait, NY session is gonna fly. I like that. I like that. I love the confidence. Gaza for life. Okay. Love the confidence. Love it. I mean, gold has been making new highs pretty much every day now, hasn't it? So structure on the 4 hours still looking very bullish. I can't believe we have so many gaps. We just have a ton of gaps that need filling. That gold is just pushing through. I swear we have another gap somewhere. Do you know what has a massive gap that hasn't been filled? Pound yen. It's like a 200 pip gap from last year that it tapped into but hasn't like really filled. Right here. We didn't quite fill the gap. When GJ has a big sell-off, it sells. I don't think it's going to be that big though. For it to come all the way back down here. Now we have been ranging for how long? Same between 7 hours. 7 hours. Come on, man. What else is there now? What else is moving? Nothing. You know what's funny? The reason I moved to trading NY session was because London session used to be so slow. At one point, London session just got super slow. And I was like, all right, cool. We'll do London session. We'll do NY session instead. And now, NY session, not that it doesn't move, it just moves quite late. It moves quite late. It moves quite late. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Asian session it is, man. Only time I'm really looking at Asian session is when I'm watching the NFL, like those late games, because the games go on for so long. Starts at 9 p.m. our time and it finishes about 12. And then sometimes you have that 1 a.m. game. I'll only watch if it's the Lions playing. But it's a really good game. But Super Bowl, I'll be up for the Super Bowl this year, definitely. Super Bowl's always a good, fun watch. In fact, did I watch the whole of the Super Bowl last year? No, I think the Chiefs were getting absolutely hammered and I left it. I went to bed halfway. I was like, yeah, they're not coming back. It was absolute slaughter. Shit. Hello? You're right. Who's Carrick? What's Carrick? What's Carrick, Haroon? Nah, man, gold is just doing a whole lot of nothing right now. It's a joke. New United manager. Oh man, he needs more than luck. He needs prayers. He needs prayers. Prayers and some blessings. Michael Carrick. Okay. Good luck, United. Good luck. I mean, the good thing about United is since they're out of every competition, like, you know, they can pretty much chill, regroup. Right, so my idea now, I do want some buys. I would like some buys because we're still maintaining this uptrend structure. You know, we're holding. We've got a little support here where price is holding. Even you wanted Champions League. Oh, Haroon, don't be delusional. Don't be delusional, my guy. Don't be delusional. But we're not closing below 46.30. My only thing is, like, if you look to the left, I like a breakout. But every time we close above, we've just been pulling right back in. Yo, Ash. Good morning, good afternoon. How you doing? You watching this nonsense from gold? Yeah, it's just been yeah, I want a strong closure, a strong push. You know, if we make a new high, we get just a little pop. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I would love to see. If gold wants to do that for us today, that would be great. This is what I really like when there's no news. When you don't have news, it's just smooth. I feel like it's a lot smoother. You don't get as much of this consolidation. Boom, boom. Daily continuation pattern played out early. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It really did. It was a nice push up. It was like perfect. Where is it? What kind of daily continuation pattern did we have? Let's see. We had we had this one today. This one right here. To the right. Very strong bullish candle. Weak bearish candle that broke the high. And then the next day just continued up. That was this one right here. Yeah. Real nice. Yeah, no bottom wick. Like, this is just, it's getting normal now. Nah, it's not getting normal, but it's very frequent. Very, very frequent. These daily candles, these gaps. The gaps and wickless daily candles is becoming frequent. It's very frequent. We need to look at Nas instead. What's Nas doing? Nas is still chilling in this flipping, in this range. But I hear you. I've had my eye on Nas, but I look at as Nas more in that during NY session in the afternoon towards the end of the day. But I just haven't had any moves. I haven't seen any moves recently. Cause I like to trade supply and demand for Nas, but I haven't really had I haven't seen any setups. Not at the time I've been watching anyway. I'd mark it out. I'd mark out the levels. Of course, there's always been supply and demand levels, but I haven't seen any retests. But still bear in mind, it's still January. It's still January. We're still setting up for the year. I feel like December, November not so much. Yeah, a bit November, December, January. For me, those are like the slower months in the year. And then February, that's when, you know, trading really starts kicking off. Boom. we're just chilling in the 46.30s. We probably sit here till NY does something. 100%. But the breakout will be nice. I think if gold's gonna push up and we break these highs, if we break above these highs, I'm looking to get in. Because I think we'll get a little push. Even if we pull back, I think once we break these highs, we go up. I'm not really feeling these 4 hour candle top wicks, but yeah, let me see how this 4 hour closes actually. Oh, need that stretch. Alright, Goldie, give us these quick buys. I just want, 40, 50 pips. Maybe even 100. Maybe a little 100 pips. $100 pips for us. Alright, so NAS, if I was looking at NAS, we're bearish. Not feeling this support right here though. I need to wait for more structure on NAS. Yo, that drop an hour after CPI, man. Alright, so we had what I was talking about earlier is when the 4 hour respects a resistance and we have a very small bottom wick on the new 4 hour. When we come back down to create this 4 hour bottom wick, if we flip bearish again to create a longer bottom wick, then we get a drive down. So example would be, and this is in that video that I made about 4 hour candles not having a bottom wick, but it definitely applies. So here, this is one instance where we didn't break above the previous resistance. And then when we came to make the bottom wick, we had a long drive down. That's one there. This is another one right here. So 4 hour, we push up, retest the resistance. And then as we're making a longer bottom wick again, we drive down. Those are the most recent examples. Here's another one right here. We push up, tap the resistance, and we drive down. So when we don't break above like a resistance level, we get a big pullback. Wow, look how far up we are. Jeez. Alright, so new 4-hour candle opening now. Rosie, no GJ sells this morning, no? Jeez, sorry, I don't know why I keep yawning. I promise you I'm not tired. It's gold not doing anything, that's why I'm yawning. Because gold's not giving me no excitement. Said too many wicks. Oh, okay, yeah, man. GJ's been super wicky. I like this continuation down, but I wouldn't have sold into first the Asian lows and then this support as well. So yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. So I'm thinking if gold can push up, break these highs, break the 4-hour high, we might get a little push. Because we're making higher lows on the lower time frame. Look, higher lows. Ooh, we've got a nice 1-hour continuation pattern as well. Breaking 4-hour highs. If it can move, I love it. Come on, gold. Don't tap the resistance and pull back. Come on, gold, man. Now, GJ does look like a sell, but it's just so, like Rosie said, it's so wicky. There's too many wicks. It's not nice. We say New York open, NYSE open. Gold should actually give us some volume, because that news did nothing for us. Nothing for us. Nothing at all. Dropped 130 pips. Well, no, not even 130 pips. Where'd the candle open? What's that? 80 pips. Pushed up 50. It's been a slow week. It's actually mad how much gold has moved since Sunday. It's moved loads. It's moved loads. Where was Sunday? Sunday we started in, where did we start? 45.20, and pushed all the way up into the 46. That's about 1,000 pips. What's weird to me is like the price action going up. Look at these candles. But I do like to review. End of the week, I do like to go over, you know, the best trade opportunity of the week. Stuff like that. Any missed trades, any setups that could have played out, any sessions that have had the best moves. You know, just do a little recap. And I'm just seeing that Asian session has the cleanest moves. The cleanest moves. Most of the time, it's just like hit and buy as soon as the market opens and letting it run. Not every day. Not every day. Because we did get a pullback on, was it Tuesday? Was it yesterday? No, before that. No, I'm thinking last week. I was thinking last week. Man. Now, are we actually pulling back, or is this just a 4-hour bottom wick? As long as we stay above long as we stay above 46.24, we don't break this previous 4-hour candle low, I think gold is still good to push. I think it's still good to push. You never know, but I think it's still good to push. I do know these 4-hour candles are getting weaker. And we do need to create some structure at some point, you know. A little resistance. Boom, boom. I can't believe gold is still here for real. Alright, anyone got any trade ideas? What are your thoughts, guys? Because this market right now is playing. What's your thoughts? Where are you looking for retests, pullbacks? Gold is actually like, what are we doing here? No trades. Well, if the market is ATR is very high right now. Average true range. Oh man. Yeah, everything is very, very chill right now. Very, very chill. Very chill. And then watch. As soon as I end the stream, gold is just gonna pop and just fly off somewhere. Every single time. Every single time. Let me see what next week is saying. What's next week saying? With GJ creating another Wick. Hopefully next week is just quiet. Oh my god. Oh, do you know what? This is pound news. This is pound. Let me take off pound. Let me take off pound. Let's just see what. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay. So we have USD news on Thursday and Friday. And manufacturing PMI, services PMI. The flash PMIs are not they don't bother me at all. Double news day on Thursday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is good. Alright, cool. That's perfect. That is perfect. Dum, dum. Do. Does that mean London session streams for GBP news? Oh, Rosie, you put me on the spot here, Rosie. I do like pound CPI. I can't lie. Oh yeah, I forgot I sent that message. I do like GB. I do like pound CPI. Maybe. And we got services PMI as well. Possibly. Sorry guys, I keep leaving it on this page, my bad. No, I can't even look at the lower time frames, it's even worse. I still think we get this 1 hour continuation pattern. So, you know, if we do break these highs, I do love it. I love the push up. All right, are we gonna get that pop? Come on, gold, break this resistance. I'm still thinking buys at 46, 42. If we can finally push up, I think we can at least get a wick fill, and if we break this 4-hour high, we just get a little push. Just a little push. The London Stock Exchange and trade during London session and the FD whose affect that market are held in that session. Right, so I guess we're not getting the push up just yet. Still waiting for market open in the next 5 minutes. Keep missing the name. Thanks for subscribing, whoever you are. Appreciate you. can't believe I'm looking at a gold barcode. That's what I've been looking at all session. All right, what do we think Nas is going to do? Nas going to push up for market open? Or are we going to get a Nas tank? What's Nas doing? I think Nas pushes up. If it's creating a little support here like this, still have 3 minutes, but if it's creating a little support, I think Nas pushes up. Oh, mate. Alright, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Let's see, NYSE open, let's see. Oof. Literally just holding below Asian highs. Creating higher lows. Oh. See, I take that back. We're not creating a support on Nas. All right, Goldie, now's your time. Time to push. One second. sorry. If price breaks 46.24, yeah, I'm kind of thinking if it does break this previous 4-hour low, I do think price is going to drop a little bit more. Oh, that was a little drop. What happened there? I do think that, what did Nas do? Nas dropped and then came back up. And then this, but it looks like gold doesn't want to break above these Asian highs right here. We're just not breaking above these Asian highs. We retested this resistance. We're dropping. For me to take the sells, yeah, I do like it breaking this 4-hour low. Oh, we're nearly there. I do like it breaking the low. Maybe come down to Asian lows. I mean, we barely have a bottom wick on the daily time frame as well, and we have this little gap too. But I would prefer at least if this support closes below. I mean, if we close below this support right here, I would like that. Waiting for 46.15. Targeting 45.43 or 45.11. Oh, so you want a big pullback. Alright, let's see what gold does now, because these wicks right here, if gold respects these wicks to the left and then pulls back up in this range, I think we get a push up. But you know, if we keep coming down, if we break this low, yeah, I think we keep pushing down a bit. 4-hour low. I think we can keep coming down. Only if there's a big pullback, then hunting buys at 46.43. Okay. Alright, so we broke the low. How far are we gonna pull back now? I still don't like that this candle doesn't have much of a top wick. Ooh, tanky banky for real. Alright, are we gonna retest this previous resistance here? I think we come back down to Asian lows. Like I said, this daily barely has a bottom wick. But we have these supports. If we can get past these little minor supports here, I do prefer the 1 hour. There's that about here. Let's see what gold's trying to do. Only thing I don't like is this M30 candle has no top wick. Yeah, same. I mean, and to me, gold is still super bullish. So we might have these little pullbacks, but you know, I still think gold is gonna come back up anyway. It's just if it pulls back, how far is it pulling back to? I like the idea of it retesting like where we are now. So retest the previous 4 hour level, maybe 46.11 as well. But then, you know, we still have this gap down here too. Woo! All right, golds. So we broke past one support. Let's see if we break past this one. How far down are we gonna go? Ooh, we're falling. Down to Asian lows. Look when gold waits to actually start moving. I took sales from the 26 areas. Nice. There was no confirmations here for me to take any entries. I didn't have no entries. At least if I got a closure below, you know, that would look great. But not even a candle closure, just a wick. Nah. I need a bit more than that, just a little bit more than that. The only thing I don't like, yep. Nice sales. I almost got out my trade when price went to 46.38. Oh, you got in like at the Asian highs. Yeah, price was struggling to push. Nice. Is it you're so happy I didn't? My mind would have been hot. You know what? That's the worst thing when a trader's going in your direction and then you get out and then it continues. It's the worst. In fact, worse than that is closing partials, getting stopped out, and then the trade continues in your direction. That's even worse. That's even worse. No, but this is it's a nice little drop. Said it hurts, man, don't it? Don't it? So what's your TP for you guys in the trade? What's your TP? Where are you looking to get out? Bum, 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 bum. Recently my issue is thinking I have a sweet gold entry and then gold coming back to my entry to show me that ain't ish sweet. No, I hear you. Gold loves a retrace. Gold loves to come back to entry. It's like, that's definitely gold's thing. That's definitely gold's thing. Gold loves to come back to entry for real. Realistically, if all things are constant, we should come down to 45, 48. I'm thinking, yeah, I think at least Asian lows. I think we at least come to Asian lows. Yeah. Said this is a safe space. I have to tell you what happened to me yesterday. Go ahead. What happened? What happened? Because yesterday's price action was not nice. It was not nice at all. And this thing's falling. Ooh, Nas is coming down too. I had entries at 45.80. So when it popped to 46.34, I thought all was well. I was gonna let it ride. Then I started to get work calls. Price was at 45.22. I picked up the phone, looked back, gold was at 45.06. Damn. Oh, 46.22. 46.06, you mean? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, this drop here. That was a nasty pullback. It was a nasty pullback. It was that bad luck manager. Oh man, she's the worst. She's actually the worst. She's the worst. I think just being trading while you trading at work anyway, if you have a distraction, is always going to be difficult. Do you know what I'm saying? It's always going to be difficult. But yeah, that gold drop yesterday, I don't say it happened out of nowhere, but it was definitely a bit deceiving because we fell and then we pushed back up and then just dropped again. It wasn't like a clean drop. And then look, it had these two bullish candles as price was, it looked like price might have come back up because it was still respecting Asian highs. So look, we tapped Asian highs, we closed bearish, formed a support, closed back in the Asian range, then closed back outside. So it was a not slow drop, but it was like, you know, it wasn't a quick drop. It wasn't a consistent drop. 8 minutes. 8 minutes is a long time for gold. 8 minutes is a long time for gold. Man, I still can't believe this drop. I knew the breakout of this range was going to be big. I didn't expect it to be sells though. I mean, even if it was sells, I would have preferred it, you know, that there was no setup here. We just broke all these wicks to the left and came down. Hey, I'm sure the manager don't know you're trading over there. I'm sure the manager don't know. Listen, if it weren't your manager, it would have been Sherlock. It's always someone that's unlucky. You know what I mean? It's a distraction. That's what it is. It's distractions. Distractions are never good. Never good for your trades. Never good. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, yes she does. Calls me too. Calls me while I'm streaming. Calls me whenever. Anyone calling me before 10 a.m. does not want me to win, period, man. Listen, the shit I've been dealing with today, this week, Oh my goodness. This week has been a thing. Message. Copy. That was quite an M30 candle. It was huge, 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 huge. Huge M30 candle with no top wick. No top wick on it. No top wick on that thing. What do you reckon? Gold's gonna keep coming down? Gonna get a little retracement? I was still aiming for Asian lows. Still thinking gold will come down to Asian lows. But, you know, I'm still quite bullish on gold, so, you know, still bullish. And we need a resistance, then a support on gold. We need some structure on the 4 hour. We do need some structure. Damn. For a trade like today where price is hovering by Asian highs, ranging at the top, when the 4 hour went up and didn't break the prior high, I got in, put my stop loss right above the prior high, so the risk is small. We can watch 45.98 to 45.89. Okay. I mean, if gold comes down to at least the Asian lows, I would expect it to fill this gap. I expect it to fill this gap and give the daily candle, create a longer bottom wick for the daily candle. That's what I'm kind of anticipating would happen if we continue to get some sells. One hour closing below the support here. Alright, Ash, peace out. Hope you have a good profitable day. I know, right? Let's see how this 1 hour candle closes. See how this 30-minute candle closes. Before I go, like the live and strive, right? Ooh, open and driving straight down. Got got a strong feeling the pushback is gonna continue. There's a huge bearish harami to respect on the day one time frame, the daily time frame. Let's see what happens here. Let's see how we move. Oh man, at least give me a closure below like a support. Don't close right above a support. Gold don't want to give me no setups this week. No setups this week. Damn, gold is still falling, falling. Jeez. Nas 2, this is a big sell-off. GJ, poor GJ. Alright, we broke that previous 30-minute low. So we've got two 30-minute candles here with barely any top wicks. We're just driving straight down. This is a lot of volume for these sells. A lot of volume for these sells. Where's my water gone? Alright, Nas. I was waiting for some bearish structure on Nas. We have a little supply zone right here. We've finally broken below. This is massive right here. Boom, 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 boom. Said gold's been a problem this week. Is what it is. Is what it is. Is what it is. You know? Is what it is. I mean, it's just something, at the end of the day, you just review the charts, look at the price action, look at where you might have had some trade opportunities. If there wasn't any that you like, you know, it is what it is. If you feel like you've missed something, then when you do your review, you can analyze how you might be able to get in next time. But a day where you don't take trades doesn't mean it's a bad day. Sometimes no trades is a good day, you know? No trades means no losses. It's the way I see it. And that's always a good thing. I'd rather not take a trade than take a loss, you know? Because I tried to force something. Boom, 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 boom. Oh man. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here. The setups ain't coming for me. I just needed like closures below some supports at least, or at least some top wicks. At least some top wicks to do something. So yeah, back again tomorrow. Hopefully we can catch some pips. What do you have tomorrow? Tomorrow we have unemployment claims, and that's it for USD. All right, guys, peace out, and yeah, see you guys same again tomorrow.